and I young woman near for exclusive latest I war at the bro. You better on TikTok no Sports Link Ghana on YouTube no and also Sports Link Ghana. Yanko for latest and oh at the mouth.
Asante Twum. I drink come on no Kasama for Ghana Football Association. Henry Boko dia minya.
Yanko Badu he was in.
Well,
Badu Dikiri.
Minya na Henry bi adedi.
So I know how bank I one friend. They will know one kind, the one friend.
I said you're not acquire na pressure oh.
Na pressure ma we through here.
That be ready to me few. Ready to me few. Na sense also back me. Oh my base.
Me wa ko wase ache. Me wa ko wase da me.
Oh okay.
I don't know ye share or member ko wase do.
Oh okay. Henry, say Otto Addo, new Black Stars coach. Where Akami yenya ba kubina or radio producer na ofrewa or say Kevin Henry Matese yes why he says it was a confirm or deny. In terms of no be number sorry. Otto Addo, new Black Stars coach, confirm or deny.
Confirm.
Oh okay. Well confirmed. So say I'm for wonder. You said there was a search committee, criteria about Bonting, the kind of coach at Yepe, any BBA, and they say Otto Addo. Over walk here through the processes. The man with me settle on Otto because over criteria no the buy now on taking some of the boxes. It's a man for wonder why Otto.
Okay, tell me that. First of all, send me a okay, I'll be penalty. Say I call AFCON, yeah. To me and progressive from the group stage, Now I was say and paying for taking certain decisions. And one of the foremost was to relieve Iraq recruiting or a Jumana or In Jacoba said, if you want to be done, now I was say it will be a Bashana name. And executive council now appointed a 5-man search committee. Now Vice President Otto Addo Eda Omano. I will be, person or yet Black Stars coach, not on Gino who be said, or what it takes to lead the team, on far, Nikata and the Dom, that was for a 10-day period in the Dom Shati, and almost started a screening of all the CVs on Saturday. But let me also mention, Otto did not apply for the job. However, the mandates of the search committee, was not cast in stone. That applying and only a consider for everyone. And truth be told, there were many interviews apply for a human, but not in the wisdom of the search committee. Feel say they have something special to offer, and they went outside the applicants. They ensure that Madagascar coach at some point, even though he did not apply, the search committee also engaged him until Madagascar for extended the contract. And they took the pain to interview a lot of them, a chunk of the applicants, both those who applied and some others who did not apply. Now, every T and 1K coaches are almost interview based on their performance during the interview. In a certain order based on their performance. Reporter Escolo discussing your first choice, second choice, third choice, fourth choice, blah 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 blah. Based on any again almost a daddy, a prayer search committee engage you. Let me say, search committee said it wasn't made up of only football administrators. It was made up of an ex-footballer in Obitise, legend of Pokunti, and a technocrat who also took care of the technical side of it, Professor Joseph Kwaminta, technical director, and among two other administrative brains, Mark Allen and and of course the representative from the ministry, because government has a stake in the entire process. And reporter on the down a year escrow, Otto and Addo. I know to me in the 9 years, made to inform me and Twitter because the process is over, a decision has been made, and it has become virtually irrelevant to put out those names. But they came up in the conversation. And the committee no recommendation they are all here, Monima, Nipamo boy, on by a game of more for Ghana football, on knowledge, on affection, maybe piano. Young can be there for one. Almost a recommendation, young fire Juno, Emma, Ura, Otto Addo. In fact, at the meeting, every member of the council raised questions. Some legitimate questions were raised by the members, but the chairman of the committee stood his ground and said that the decision of making, it was very open, it was very fair, it was very transparent, for which reason they have come up with that recommendation. But only, there was another leg of the process. That leg of the process now was to now go back to government with a report and also engage Mauritian Dortmund for the release of Otto. Fortunately, it was fast-tracked and not Dortmund for back and forth in the they will release him, but only on one condition. They don't want him to leave in the course of the season. They will release him at the end of the season, which is May. Season area. Now we're handing over. Now we're resigning. Now we're bidding a farewell. In terms of who decide, we say I should walk you through their possible, not possible.
Okay.
They are both.
Okay, Henry, say Otto, said watch him no, said the na say your friendlies me no ayekobo Otto na call up no.
At the moment, I can say yes, because he is going to lead the team. Yeah, sure, we can be based on the plan now. Once down Dortmund has officially agreed to release him for March international window, no, yeah, sure, himself about the kind now they conclude all the other processes and arrangements. Then from there, or the team will go friendly matches. No, friendly matches. No, I think that already that Nigeria announced it, and I'm saying Uganda also announced it. But yeah, we have yet to make any formal statement because of processes where now you go through. That was we close to that chapter. No? Now then we move to the second phase, which is squad announcement, and then the third phase, which is the two games. Again, there was another proposal, a counter proposal from Algeria. But then Algeria wanted to play us in France. And at this particular moment, those are the issues on the ground. Sure said by close of day, and penny for ebe penny puma sibre. Now finally, Yansuya Babontin Abe announced say Yaji friendly matches. If we and now we approve, then we can go ahead and move to the next chapter.
Okay. Henry, let's talk about backroom staff. And I'll send the assistants. I mean, in fact, there is this a year about Ghana Football Association say all the national teams more with 2 assistants. Otto Addo Diano on one they be choosing the assistants on your bedroom. And also the association will choose for him say be a you might be a you feel some bit and I say apart from assistance, no, there's something like the someone like the welfare officer, you know, ball boy in this side, you know, medical team. Sanyo many, you know, how is it going to be chosen?
Okay, and the info it the won't come on, but they are mean to mean Sisuki. It they occupy those roles. Tell me how we can say all the national teams have 2 assistants. Yes. Even Otto, the first time I'll be no 2 assistants in George Boateng and Didi. Chris Baye who decided say he will maintain them until and a year Juma coping time and Penifo decided say almost a bit disbanded the entire technical team. As we speak, I know there will be changes. And discussion, on the backroom stuff about up, but for Abu will be able to say Kofi Kwabena Adwoa and that's all been thing. But I know say discussions are ongoing. What I also know is that some of them are engaged in, say Kobase will make a formal statement on them now in the club every year, not one active professionally. But I know we are far advanced in that area. In terms of who is the physio, who is the team doctor, who is Mazer, who is equipment officer, team manager, and it's all those rules. And then for 18 Juma. But ultimately, announce it, kids manager, welfare officer, equipment officer, physiotherapy, team doctor. Now we're assistants, because they work together. And there was a really assistant in now for the other ones also that they have account. And I'm sure in the next few hours or so, because it has to be done before Azana team Nodokakobo start friendly, hopefully next week. And I'm sure that before you ever go into those games, now and before we be now go be actually let me just inform you, sir. Otto, first time or buy, he made a certain, he put a certain proposal before the executive council at the time. He wanted to know who will be his assistant. That time, if you know any choose my assistant, a man, George and Didi, if you know any choose man. But even after mentioning those names to him, or no, before Obeja Tumuno, on it almost a meeting, one-on-one, a share said, Omonemo, a dream, a Bencro, now who knowledge of the game, and they know-how before Ansana or Geo. This time, the FA is virtually ceding power to him to determine or decide who would be his assistant 1 and who would be his assistant 2, even though we will make an input. It is a process that has been lingering on for some time, and I'm sure very, very soon we will close that chapter.
Well, yenimse ono to rabe jumani bida. Assistants na abi amonso kono. Let's look at this scenario. Say be out about so. Ebia minim George, minim Didi. Monsan for mumreme. And knowing very well, say there you who were AFCON with our team. Now the purpose of getting a new coach was you probably able to reconstruct a team number because you almost a team little lucky baby. And no problem. I'm thinking Zebian Kevin Bezo. Ebia, we want to see some new faces. What happened for Blay? Now we would the Ebia you move change because you feel say we would the Omadi cabbage when the NB. Maybe sir.
Tell me, John, the Americans they are not being considered at all. The American cacao, I don't know.
Okay.
Consider for that role.
Okay. Well, Henry, that's it. You fancy I'm saying, now I was here, but same kind of football demonstration, meeting in Yamaso.
But some church in Yamaso. You receive a petition officially, you acknowledge you receipt in writing. And I convey a being common. And a proposal date anke pesi isia unfortunately feedback now the brain and the date now propose you know na yen so yen nya ho because date no propose you it was just 24 hours before Black Queen's first leg against the first leg match in Zambia Ghana no je ka chom say in the lead up to the game no and before no I was on a meeting no nyina will be fully concentrated on the game the preparations at times now bonus issues many at the end there were a lot of meetings with the ministry just to resolve the issue in the Indonesia. Then they came back and said venue for the meeting now a proposal which is the FC Secretariat no omompe say share the long and short is that yanon call Backroom to agree on date and venue for the meeting.
Okay.
They are preparing for a and I'm sure that very, very soon, when it is that there is an agreement in that area, we will formally convey a meeting and listen to their proposal or their concerns. Then we will also take it up to the executive council level for further discussions.
Oh, okay. Anyway, I say, but somebody said, "I'm the two," and they say I am a new coach, new technical team, Ubani Bibiano, as a communications manager for and a director for the FE. Also, your proposal be my FE, no, so I'm fan to technical team. Then say, "Born no more Ghana for, mama, Inti 7 previous year your tournament, and yeah. In Central for Bebano, Ghana for when they represent Ghana for. Abehwa asema ko ka che Ghana for da bia na ya topnuma yaman Central for Ginachiri no eno so mo consider open days for Ghanaian media to say in Germany in Brazil in South Africa no to say e tournament bia mo consider sa de no so mai.
Okay, chairman, me main ka ho bibi kakra me chekra the tell say it is good that you have brought this issue up. The representative of the media attached to the team, no. That a coach will take a decision and say that me close me training to the public, not even the media is allowed. But these are the firm decisions of the coach. Chris, in particular, I do not want to dwell so much on what his stance were, but just for the sake of clarity, in Ivory Coast, kind the number of times you push, to grant the media that audience. And I will never forget what he said. He said, no manager in the world would open his players up for media interviews when the confidence level of the team is low. I will respect the decision when we start winning. And he had agreed at Meneno level, said after the Mozambique game, he would consider. Unfortunately, after the Mozambique game, he became irrelevant because you lose where you're free. Media ni ben na okache ni say ombra na omeye you can say interviews or open day with the team. Unfortunately, that is what happened. This is the first time I am even speaking to this issue on radio.
Okay.
But it is always the 100% decision of the coach. You can make a proposal, you can make a suggestion, but when he says no, there is nothing you can do. It is unfortunate that it happened that way. Like I said, Minianum as a Chefwa, Omba, Cote d'Ivoire, any access to the team. We will take it like that. It happens. Occupational that it happens in our line of duty. But they are happening and say, coach take a decision. I was sweating on the decision of the coach. But all these things are very useful lessons that we have picked up. And to say, I suggest going forward, one of the foremost discussions we need to have, for instance, with Otto, before he is unveiled, before he takes up the job, let's say, I will say a man at say, in your scheme of work, in your planning for the team, you must always leave room for media engagement and our media access. In yes, our orientation from the get-go, only excuse here. If you will suggest what make you know, my team supreme, and never quite dream and making sure that you be executing to the the happiness or to the satisfaction of everyone. That be accordingly.
Okay. Well, Henry, Edasipi Anope.
Jamu, Mr. Edasi.
I tell you, Henry Asante Twum, Kasama from Ghana Football Association, no? And I confirm the Amaya Sampai, so Otto Addo is the new coach of the Black Stars. I start confirming Amaya, so to NA call up no for A2 friendlies, no. I start confirming the Amaya say assistant coaches in the backroom staff now no more, Nyadi Obiye, but Obiye Noa, or more consider no going forward.